or-LEENZ, Massachusetts. or-LEENZ, or-LEENZ, is a town in Barnstable County, Massachusetts, situated along Cape Cod. The population was 5,890 at the 2010 census. For geographic and demographic information on the census-designated place or-LEENZ, please see the article or-LEENZ CDP, Massachusetts. History. or-LEENZ was first settled in 1693 by pilgrims from the Plymouth colony who were dissatisfied with the poor soil and small tracts of land granted to them. Originally the southern parish of neighboring Eastham, or-LEENZ was officially incorporated in 1797. or-LEENZ was named in honor of Louis-Philippe Roman II, Duke of Orleans, in recognition of France's support for the 13 colonies during the American Revolution, and because the town did not want an English name, as they had been captured twice by the British during the war. Early history, like much of the Cape, revolved around fishing, whaling, and agriculture. As the fishing industry grew, salt works sprang up in the town to help preserve the catches. However, the town's growth helped deplete the town of lumber, a situation that did not begin to be remedied until the railroad came and brought lumber from the mainland in the mid to late 19th century. The rail also helped bring tourism to the town. In 1898, the French cable company built a 3,200-mile-long 5,100 km transatlantic cable to or-LEENZ, which operated from the French cable station. The town's historical society is located in the 1834 Universalist Meeting House. In July 1918, or-LEENZ was shelled by a German submarine, the only attack on the continental U.S. during World War I. The town's tourism industry was helped in 1961 with the creation of the Cape Cod National Seashore by President John F. Kennedy. Geography. According to the United States Census Bureau, the town has a total area of 22.7 square miles, 58.7 km2, of which 14.1 square miles, 36.6 km2 is land, and 8.5 square miles, 22.0 km2, or 37.59%, is water. or-LEENZ is bordered by Eastham to the north, the Atlantic Ocean to the east, Pleasant Bay and the town of Chatham to the south, Harwich to the southwest, Brewster to the west, and Cape Cod Bay to the northwest. or-LEENZ is 27 miles 43 km south of Provincetown, 22 miles 35 km east of Barnstable, 36 miles 58 km east of the Sagamore Bridge, and 90 miles 140 km southeast of Boston. or-LEENZ is located on the inner elbow section of Cape Cod. The town is dotted with bogs and ponds in the western part of town, with many inlets, islands, and harbors along the eastern coast of the town, including Town Cove, Nauset Harbor, Pleasant Bay, and Little Pleasant Bay. Rock Harbor, bounded by and shared with the town of Eastham, is located in the crease of the inner elbow and provides boating access to Cape Cod Bay. Cape Cod National Seashore lies along the coast as well. Transportation. The town line between Eastham and or-LEENZ is the site of the termini of Massachusetts Routes 6 and 28. The two routes join in the or-LEENZ town center and end at a rotary with Route 6 at the Eastham town line. Massachusetts Route 39, which traces a portion of the Brewster town line, ends in the southern part of or-LEENZ at Route 28. Other than two small non-outleted lanes, only Route 6 and Bridge Road pass northward into Eastham. or-LEENZ has no rail or air service in town. The nearest regional air service can be reached in nearby Chatham, and the nearest national and international airport is Logan International Airport in Boston. Climate. The town of or-LEENZ has a mild summer humid continental climate DFB. The plant hardiness zone is Savina with an average annual extreme minimum air temperature of 4 0 deg F15, 6 deg C. The average seasonal NAV. APRA. Snowfall total is around 30 in 76 cm. The average snowiest month is February, which corresponds to the annual peak in nor'easter activity. Demographics. As of the census of 2000, there were 6,341 people. The population density was 447. 3 people per square mile, 172. 8/km2. There were 5,073 housing units at an average density of 357. 9 per square mile, 138. 2/km2. The racial makeup of the town was 97. 57% white, 0. 58% black or African American, 0. 17% Native American, 0. 54% Asian, 0. 14% from other races and 0. 99% from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 0. 77% of the population. There were 3,087 households, out of which 14.8% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 49.4% were married couples living together, 6.0% had a female householder with no husband present, and 42.6% were non-families. Of all households, 37.2% were made up of individuals, and 21.9% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.0, and the average family size was 2.55. In the town, the population was spread out, with 13.8% under the age of 18, 3.5% from 18 to 24, 17. 3% from 25 to 44, 29. 4% from 45 to 64, and 36. 0% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 56 years. For every 100 females, there were 87. 4 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 84. 2 males. The median income for a household in the town was $42,594, and the median income for a family was $62,909. Males had a median income of $44,246 versus $30,017 for females. The per capita income for the town was $29,553. About 2.7% of families and 6.5% of the population were below the poverty line, including 5.6% of those under age 18 and 5.6% of those aged 65 or over. Government. or-LEENZ is represented in the Massachusetts House of Representatives as a part of the 4th Barnstable District. The town is represented in the Massachusetts Senate as a part of the Cape and Islands District. The town is patrolled by the 2nd Yarmouth Barracks of Troop D of the Massachusetts State Police. On the national level, or-LEENZ is a part of Massachusetts' 9th Congressional District and is currently represented by William R. Keating. The state's senior Class I member of the United States Senate, elected in 2012, is Elizabeth Warren. The junior Class Roman II member, elected in 2013, is Ed Markey. or-LEENZ is governed by the open town meeting form of government and is led by a town secretary and a board of selectmen. The town has its own police and fire departments, both headquartered south of the Route 6 or Route 28 intersection. There are 3 post offices in East or-LEENZ, or-LEENZ Center, and South or-LEENZ. The Snow Library, named for the original benefactor of the library, is located in or-LEENZ Center and is supported by the Cape Library's Automated Materials Sharing Clams Library Network. The town also operates several beaches, boat landings, and small parks, and has a historical society and museum called the Centers for Culture and History in or-LEENZ, which meets in the town's original meeting house across the street from the current town hall. Or-LEENZ is the site of a county courthouse, which serves much of the Lower Cape. Education. or-LEENZ, along with Brewster, Eastham, and Wellfleet, belongs to the Nauset Regional School District. Each town provides schooling for their own elementary students, and collectively send their middle and high school students to regional schools. or-LEENZ operates the or-LEENZ Elementary School for students from kindergarten through 5th grade. The town is home to Nauset Regional Middle School, which serves students from 6th through 8th grade for the district. High school students attend Nauset Regional High School in North Eastham, but also have the option of attending Cape Cod Regional Technical High School in Harwich free of charge. Attacks in wartime. or-LEENZ, being on Cape Cod, and thus an exposed portion of the coast, has been a target in wartime. In 1814, its residents repelled an invasion of British Marines from HMS Newcastle. Nauset Beach was the only United States site hit by foreign munitions during World War I. The shells were apparently aimed at barges close offshore. This was the first time a foreign entity had fired artillery upon United States soil since the siege of Fort Texas in 1848. or-LEENZ Arena Theater. The or-LEENZ Arena Theater was founded by Betsy born 1922 and Gordon Argo born 1924 in 1950 for performing summer stock theater in the round. The couple's 3 children, Allison, Elizabeth, and Walter. The children also acted in some of the theater's productions. Kurt Vonnegut, Jr. wrote a play, Penelope, that was performed at the theater. Penelope later became Happy Birthday, Wanda June, a feature film released in 1971. By 1976, the Argos had long since divorced, and for various reasons the theater was sold by Mrs. Argo. It is now known as the Academy of Performing Arts. Notable people. John Kendrick, 1740–1794, maritime fur trader, one of the first Americans to visit the Pacific Northwest, the Hawaiian Islands, and China. Victor A. Vysotsky, mathematician and computer scientist.